Hey, I'm Karen from Crowded, and I'm here to give you a tour of our banking and financial management platform designed for membership-based nonprofit and for-profit groups. Let's dive into the main dashboard of our web app. Note that you can also use our mobile app to access our platform if you prefer. Here you can get a bird's eye view of everything related to your group's finances. So you can see my group's balance over here, collection links that I've sent to collect member fees and dues, member debit cards that I've assigned in order to enable members to spend on behalf of my group, and an overview of my cash flow, as well as all of my recent transactions. Once you've created a user and opened your Crowded banking account, the first thing you'll want to do is fund your account. So you can do that over here. You'll click on Deposit, and then Add a bank account. So as you can see, we use the Plaid network to help you link an external bank account, which is safe and secure. You can find your bank here, and then you'll be directed to authenticate it. You can also select your bank by adding the account numbers. And once you do that, you can deposit your funds from your existing bank account into your new Crowded banking account directly from our interface. Next, you'll want to add your members as contacts on the platform. So I'll head over to this Contacts tab, and this step is important because it will open up options for you to select specific contacts who you'd like to send collection links to later on. So over here, I can invite contacts using either a shareable link that you can share in a group chat, newsletter, any channel you choose, or I can add users manually. Once your users get this link, they'll be directed to an online form where they fill in their information and register to Crowded. Once you've done that, all of your contacts will be visible over here. You can organize them using tags, which you can view the tags I've made over here for things like e-board, titles, financial advisor, different classes. So if you're an educational group, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and really you can play with this so that and customize it to fit your group's needs. Next, let's walk through our collection links. So our collection links enable you to collect money online easily for anything like dues, membership fees, or donations. Creating one takes just under a minute. I'll add an amount. Let's say it's $50 per person. Over here, I can choose whether I want to have my payers absorb the processing fees. If I do, you'll see that 2.95% gets added to this amount I've set. And if I don't, then that 2.95% will be deducted from the final amount that I collect. So here I've decided to pass on those fees to my payers. I'll enter a collection name that will be visible to my payers. So here I'm going to call this Fall Dues 23. For juniors, I have a co-ed fraternity, so that is what I need to do next. And now I can either copy this link and send it in a newsletter, group chat, once again, any channel that I want, or I can email contacts that I have registered in my platform. So over here, you can see all of my contacts. We're also releasing tags here, so you'll be able to select, for example, I created a tag for my juniors, so I'll select that tag and then all of my juniors will appear here. I can select all of them, or I can select just a certain amount of them, and then that's it. I confirm, and that link will be sent via email to those contacts. Once I send that link and people start paying, I'll be able to see that in my collections dashboard. So as you can see here, I've gone in and now I can see who I've sent this payment to. I can update the payment status manually if I get an offline payment. I can send a reminder in case someone's overdue. And one other thing that I can do is send an open collection amount link, which is perfect for donations. In that case, the user can also decide if they want to absorb the fees or if they'll leave the fees up to the group. So these links are very flexible and they should cover all of your needs for online group payment collection. Great, so moving forward, let's talk about spending as a group on Crowded. So with Crowded, you can issue digital cards to any of your contacts. So over here, I can see my admin cards. These cards have access to all funds on the account. And then my contact cards actually start with a $0 balance, and they'll only have funds on them when I add them. So from the main dashboard or from the cards tab, I can manage these cards. I can add funds to cards very easily. So let's see, I have someone here with $0 and I'll select them. I'll enter an amount. I'll write that this is for needing snacks, and then I'll send them over. Well, what's nice now is that I can go back and I can redeem those funds if I want at any time. To do that, I will go to View All. I'll find that user and then I'll hit Redeem, and I can do the max amount or only a partial amount, and then that money is back in my main checking account. Once my contacts start spending, I'll be able to view their transaction history. So I'll actually be able to go into my card section or my contact section, and I'll be able to see if that contact has a card at any time. So here I'll be able to see any transaction history tied to this specific contact. I'll also be able to go into my transaction history over here and see all of my transactions, my incoming, my outgoing, and then I also have an option to get monthly statements at any time over here. Lastly, some amazing features we have in Crowded that were designed especially for clubs and groups includes the ability to easily transfer account ownership to another contact. So let's say Alex is the incoming treasurer and I want him to become the account owner. I'll hit on change role and then I'll click account owner, and Alex will get a form sent to him by email. He'll fill it out, and then within a few business days, the account ownership will be transferred to him. This enables us to offer you one platform that integrates banking with all of the other additional tools you need to run your group smoothly. So that's it for our tour of Crowded. Thanks for listening along. If you have any questions about how you can customize Crowded for your group, feel free to reach out to us at any time. And thanks for your time.